Hey everybody, mediacube podcast is back. Roman here, Ivan here, and today, guys, we're accompanied by the charming, beautiful, fantastic lady from Brazil, Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa.
Hello, Ivan. Nice to meet you. So pleasure to be here with you guys, to be part of mediacube family. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thanks for joining us. I'll tell you a bit about who Vanessa is. Vanessa is our business partner from Brazil. I still don't know the city you live in. What's the city that you live
I'm
in?
from São Paulo.
São Paulo.
São Paulo.
And she's doing a lot of things for us. She's our business partner, and she's doing PR activities for mediacube in Brazil, like the whole spectrum of activities. And also, Vanessa is a model. And so today we'll get to know each other better a bit and talk to Vanessa about her life, her modeling career, her career on YouTube, her career within mediacube network. It's going to be exciting. Thanks for joining us today. So our first question is, Vanessa, how it turned out so that you switched from modeling career to a career on YouTube from the side of a multi-channel network. This is interesting.
Yes. Well, YouTube for me, it's something like completely, it's new yet, like I have to say, but it's fantastic. The idea to create and communicate with a lot of people all over the world by video. That's something that Brazilians are very into. We are very connected with video. We watch a lot of TV, cinema. So I have opportunity to be a creator is something very good. So that's the thing.
Right. Yeah. And so what are the types of content that are watched in Brazil mostly? Like, what are the most popular types of content watched on Brazilian YouTube?
Yes, at the moment, unboxing is the top one of YouTube watching. Like, people wants to know what other people are doing in their life, what they get, how their lives go, if a woman gets pregnant or not, which kind of car they have. So mostly of the Succeeds channel here in Brazil is about unboxing and showing lifestyle.
Right, right. I see. So, how did it so that you actually joined mediacube network? Who contacted you? What was the whole process, the whole story?
I had opportunity like connecting with my modeling career in 2019 to live in China, and there I met one of our colleagues from mediacube, Yana. And she contacted me because you guys want to create something here in Brazil to expand mediacube all over the world. So she contacted me here, and it deal that I have my university with communications, my graduation with communications. So it was like a big deal to make something with, and that's how it come. I'm with mediacube right now.
Great. But what actually was the offer? Like, she contacted you and said, "Hey, I'm part of mediacube network." Did you actually at that moment? Did you know what a YouTube multi-channel network is, or you had no idea?
No, at that moment, no. She contacted me first about a PR proposal. She was looking for someone to work as PR. So after, mediacube proposed to me to be a business partner. So it come out like this.
Right. So did it take you much time to investigate and find out what actually a multi-channel network is?
Yes, after the offer, I started to study about this, to know how it works like a network, how it helps YouTubers and influencers to grow up. Also the part of IT. I have been studying a lot to get to know how it works properly.
Right, I see. My next question is, what do you do in Brazil as our PR manager? Like, do you address media, newspapers, TV stations, radio stations, or contact YouTubers directly? Because I'm not really aware of what does a PR person do to promote MediaCube among creators. Like, what are the ways?
Yeah.
My work as PR is to contact companies like brands and channel like websites, newspapers, newsletters to promote MediaCube, to make them know what is MediaCube and what they can do here in Brazilian market with influencers, how they can deal and grow with MediaCube and help also the influencers and YouTubers. So that's the main thing. So I contact them, introducing MediaCube. You understand?
Yeah, sure. Well,
I think I have a question here. Vanessa, what do you think might become the most peculiar things in Brazilian YouTube? For example, we know that YouTube can be different and YouTubers can be different from country to country. Maybe you can name several things that are very specific for your region.
Yeah, here in Brazil, I have noticed that a lot of people from like extreme region that have very few contact with like metropolitan cities like São Paulo, they can reach the world through YouTube. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people that has no conditions and like a good life, let's say, they now are getting to know a lot of things, getting very nice to reach a point as in financial. So YouTube is giving a lot of opportunity for a lot of people here in Brazil. So it's large, and they became to dream to be a celebrity as well. So this is some important points that I see into YouTube affecting Brazilian society.
Mm-hmm. So, and what, maybe you can tell us what is the core message that you're delivering about MediaCube to the audience in Brazil?
I explained to them that MediaCube is a network that can promote influencers to grow, and they can work together. As influencers can reach a lot of people, like have them with their brands can be a very nice deal. So this is the main idea.
Yeah, this is exciting because I also work with brands a lot around the world also. And well, my main responsibility is actually to find brands and products that are willing to cooperate with influencers and make placements within their content, integrations. So there are really a lot of brands in this part of the world who we live in Russia and the neighboring states, especially from game dev industry, and all kinds of digital products, apps, all kinds of them. And we also cooperate and partner a lot with brands from the United States, Europe, like we're worldwide in this respect as well. So we actually had one, and we still have one customer from Brazil. This is a great game dev studio who are making heavy metal machines. Title like a very big game. They're from Florianopolis, I think, which is
yes, in the south.
Yeah, which is considered to be like a Brazilian IT mecca. You know, like Minsk is an IT mecca for Eastern Europe. Well, it used to be, and so Florianopolis is like a huge IT mecca for Brazil and probably the whole of Latin America, like a huge hub where with a lot of companies making great products. Like Brazilian Silicon Valley. Yeah, this is what I want to say.
Yeah.
And so my question, Vanessa, is since you work with influencers and you know Brazilian business landscape, are there a lot of Brazilian brands that collaborate with influencers, not necessarily on YouTube, but on other platforms as well? Maybe throughout your modeling career, you've had cases of collaborating with brands on Instagram as well. This is interesting. Could you please expand on this a little bit more?
Yes. At this landscape here in Brazil, we are huge. Like YouTubers and influencers in general, they are getting like celebrities pretty easy and fast here. For example, we have one TV channel that they show Big Brother here. I don't know if you have it there. I think
Yeah, we've heard,
you have heard
we've
about
heard about
it.
this. Yeah.
Yes, we have Big Brother here, and they used to make this with unknown people, and after they add famous people, and they now are inviting influencers and YouTubers.
Yeah.
So they are inviting. So this is very important. It's a very like huge channel that can reach a lot of people. They have channels also in different countries. So this is very important and very big for a YouTuber and influencer.
Right, but do you happen to know what Brazilian brands or any Brazilian brands that collaborate with influencers? Maybe you can name some.
With influencers, there is a lot.
A lot,
Like for makeup,
Uh-huh.
we have a huge brand that they have different names of beers. They work with YouTubers and influencers. The name is Ambev. It's a huge company. Makeup, Sephora, Boticário, that is a Brazilian brand as well. They work with these influencers and YouTubers.
Right.
Just to mention some.
Right. So the market is pretty developed in this respect.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice to
Yes, it grows.
it's nice to hear. So yeah, maybe someday we'll contact you with to discuss opportunities in getting Brazilian brands to get promoted
Yes.
all over the world, maybe in Russia. So that would be great. I mean,
Let's try to do this.
sure, yeah, because networking is the perfect way to do business. I mean, the more people you
Yes,
know, the more
definitely.
the more people you know, the more opportunities you have, and yeah, right. How's your working day structured in terms of mediacube? Like, do you have working hours that you have to be online, or is it like free? So what is your usual day like?
Okay, I organize it like this. I start between 9 and 10 a.m. and until middle of the day, I focus on PR activities. And after that, I have lunch, and then I work only business partner because I have to spend more time on this, like searching for like great channels, watching the videos and stuff. So I need to focus more time for PR. Business partner.
Business
Sorry.
partners. Yeah. So your first half of the day is about PR. Your second half of the day is about your role as a business partner.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Another interesting question is about Brazilian YouTubers. Sometimes here in this part of the world, it can be pretty hard to reach out for YouTubers. Like the response rate could be pretty low, right? Roman would prove that. Like we may get one answer out of how many? 10 emails. Something like that, like 10%.
10% is a pretty good result.
Yeah.
When it's lower than 5, then it's sometimes tricky.
So my question is, how are things with response rate in Brazil?
It's a little bit complicated to answer this question like properly because, for example, like for me, what I see, it depends of the day. For example, some day I get more answers back, like 10. I got already 10 answer back, but after when I start to keep talking, they give up because they don't know so much what is a network, what a network can offer for them. Like they stay a little bit afraid and ask very few because they think they're gonna spend money and these kind of things. So it's that the sponsor I have for this.
Well, according to your experience while talking to different YouTubers in Brazil, what do you think is the most interesting feature that we have as mediacube that we can offer to a YouTuber from your experience at this point?
For me, all mediacube can offer for a YouTuber is perfect. All the apps, the support, 24 hours. This is amazing. I think if they get to know exactly how good it can be for them, I think mediacube can be very success here in Brazil.
Cool. Are there any other MCNs in Brazil that we are actually competing with?
Yeah. We have some, but here it works a little bit different. We have more press offices that give this service for YouTubers and influencers. So they care all about the part of managing the channel, helping with designer, some of the companies, not all of them, but it works somehow like this. I'm not going to mention the name here, but we have one network that is very famous and another one from Canada that have a lot of know here in Brazil.
Right, I see. So from what I've heard, talking to guys from Brazil, that there are a lot of cases when MCNs deliver a lot of promises to YouTubers and don't fulfill them. They just forget about their creators and do nothing, and which is worse. They have lock contracts, right? This is how we call it. Locked in contracts. So are we somehow different in this respect?
Mm-hmm.
I have been talking with some creators, and always I listen from them that they are afraid of having connection with a network because their friends doesn't have, and some friends that had before they had problems with because the contract it's long and they start to lose money. The company doesn't work for them to grow. So that's the main fear I feel they have, that they're gonna get with mediacube, even if you mention that the contract is open, that they can leave anytime they wish. They are very afraid like to be into something that's gonna make for them what they already making by themselves and is somehow is working good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think it's part of your goal is over there is to make them think different about networks on the first place and about mediacube, because we have pretty many different services that we provide our creators with, and we still can let them go at any time they want. So I think this is when a creator has got this kind of a trial period, and he can choose whether he wants to continue this relationship or not. It's always a good thing to consider.
But yeah, man, I'm just I'm so very much impressed with the fact that Brazilian YouTubers have got such a great negative experience
that's
with
right.
all MCNs. I mean, Vanessa was talking about this. Roberto, the guy from Rio de Janeiro, we were talking the other day. He also told us that a lot of, like almost all of them, are afraid. Afraid is the word of multi-channel networks. So it's like, it's something very unusual for me.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had any experience of interacting with any other MCNs, and I'm not a big creator yet. So really, what I've seen is mediacube's attitude to creators as their friends and family, and always willing to help, like always online 24/7. Yeah, what would you like? What would you want? Any extra services? Yeah, please. And it was a shock for me, actually, that in Brazil there's such a negative attitude to multi-channel networks as part of industry.
That's right.
So well, hopefully, with the help of Vanessa and our activities in Brazil, we'll change the situation. This is really important.
And with the help of Vanessa, we're not going to be just the top of mind in Brazil, but also to change the attitude to the whole industry, of thinking about networks as a whole.
Right. Yeah. The attitude to the whole industry. Yeah, so this is actually very strange.
Definitely, because for me, the first moment when I read everything about mediacube, what takes me like into was the part about the contract. Because here in Brazil, people used to make like for everything, like let's go for a long contract. So it's a way to get money. So mediacube on this is on the top for sure.
Right. I think
Great.
this is a great final for our talk. Like mediacube
That's
is
right.
always on top. So I would like to thank Vanessa you for staying with us today. It's been great talking to you. I'm pretty much sure it's not the last time we're having you as a guest on our podcast, right, Roman?
Right.
It's really a pleasure to be talking to you. So thanks again for joining us, and good luck to you in Brazil with PR and changing the mindset towards MCNs in your country.
Thank you so much, Ivan, Roman. It was a pleasure to talk with you guys. Well, it's very nice to know better about mediacube, to get a little bit more information. It's very good always. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. And let's keep in touch to get some Brazilian brands for our research.
And we are going to leave the contact details of Vanessa if you bear in mind cooperation with mediacube, and if you are somewhere around Sao Paulo. So you're welcome to contact our lady over there.
Right.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
See you. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
See you, everybody. See you in a week with mediacube podcast. Vanessa, Roman, Ivan. Have a great day. Bye-bye.